This video is for you. This is the settlement for all that you do for us with all your videos on your lore and your settlement building. I have used parts in here that I don't normally use, like from contraptions. So I hope that you like this. As you can see, I am at the Starlight Theater. Where to start? Well, I think I will start down here on the floor. The settlement does not have too many settlers at the moment because I have just finished it and I don't set up my settlement beacon until I have gotten the majority of the settlement built. Here is my shops. Most of these shops, well, all the shops have pre-loaded shelves to set up in them. Off the top of my head, I don't remember each mod that I use. We've got the armor, and I set up the armor workbench so people can buy their armor and work on it. And you can see my little protector there, who gets in my way whenever I'm in build mode if I don't put him in standby. On this side, you've got your chem station and your clinic. Over here, you've got your weapons with more preloaded shelves. And your workbench, of course. We'll take a step inside the shop. I put these security doors on the end of here. I couldn't find any that I really liked to put in there. Our little shop is just perfect here. I am not normally a talker on videos. Let's shut this door. Over here, we've got our diner. To the right, our cooking station with a stove that actually works. I used OC decorator to set stuff on top of the stove, and apparently I am way off on my judgment for them pans. The items over there on the counter are from a mod where a gentleman has set up kitchen clutter, as well as the shelf above there, the meat rack, and my sink here is like a scavenging station. You use it, and whenever settlers come by, they can use the sink. If there's a mirror in front of it, they're sitting there adoring themselves in the mirror. We've got our donut shop over here with the fryer, extra flour for the donuts, and some donuts set out for display. The coffee machine with extra coffee cups, Brahma milk, and Slocum Joe's beans. These came from a mod. I'm not sure which mod it was. It was just a mod that I had downloaded, and it looks like they may have recovered some other box, like maybe the sugar box with the Slocum Joe's poster. I got a little lazy here. I took pre-filled shelves and glitched them into the shelves here with a place anywhere stick. I made sure that the top of the shelf items ended up on top of the bar, and I have another shelf to the bottom there, but it's under the ground, so it's not too big of a deal. There's a little bit of clipping there on them. See that sugar bombs? That looks almost like the same size as the coffee bean box there. And there was a settlement mod, or player home mod rather, that I had downloaded that had these placemats all set up with meals on them. So I thought I'd use them around the bar. This here is also kitchen clutter. This little shelf here. I'll move upstairs here. And we've got our beer supply, more food shelf. Up here is storage and my Vault-Tec population management system. I don't know if that is a mod or if it's something that comes vanilla or not, but I love it. It really helps distribute your settlers into where they need to go. But see our storage here. And it sounds... I need to take a second. Yeah, you're walking through some kind of dungeon on the game over there. Yes, I'm listening to your gameplay as I am showing you your settlement here. I've taken a few of your tips on your setting up your defense. I can't remember all of the spots where you say the attack points are, because I'm working on a PS4 and we don't have that little nifty mod with our game. So I kind of have to look at your play and guess from there. We go up here, past the settler, and I have set up a little relaxation station just for you here. You have your cigars, you have your candies there, and you've got a Mylark, I believe. No. That is some kind of cake. I don't remember what kind though. You got your napkin and your cigar burning in the ashtray. Some more cigars in the lighter. And your bottle of scotch there. Nice radio. I better turn that off. And we got a little dead end there. Now, I'm going to hop over the railing here, and we'll start over here on our housing. I don't use boxcars, but you gave me the idea in one of your videos, and I thought it was kind of neat. I thought I'd see just if I can do it or not. This is adult housing. Everybody's got a little something here that's kind of just spread out. And here in a few minutes I'll show you how many beds I've got. You know, it's not perfect and not as neat as your settlements, but I kind of do what I can. This lady has been up here for 2 days, just standing here by this bed. When nighttime comes, she'll hop in it, but other than that, she just kind of stands around, and I think she's supposed to be working in the garden. Which reminds me, I have found a mod that expands the area where the settlers go.
Not many doctors around these days. Should let me take a look at you.
I'm fine, thank you.
Now. All right. Excuse me.
I better get you a different hat. You're a doctor, not a cop. Okay, let's go down to the next level. I've got children's sleeping there. And come over here. But we've got a little bit of everything for everybody. This is the children's room. These beds, they actually hold top and bottom for children. It counts as 2 beds, rather. And I put little toys and stuff around for them. Oops, I've got a rail clipping through there. And kids don't care about time, so the clock's on the floor. But I'll just kind of walk around a little bit.
Easy living, this ain't.
And we'll come out here to another little relaxation area. You know what? I'm gonna... No, I can't. Yeah, I can... I was gonna say I can't remove that because it takes up there, but I can put a half one there. I'll do that later. This is my caravan resting area that I got from Bunker Hill, and I have no idea why that caravan guard is running around in his underwear. He just came to the settlement with Lucas here, and I noticed that he was naked. I squatted down and I did a pickpocket on him. I don't want to get too close. And he's got his clothes, but he just don't have them on, which is very odd. He must have got hot on the road, although he can get dressed now because it's raining. Okay, we have our water purification here with a couple cappies standing there, and the kids have set their boats a sail. I had to place them, of course, with a place anywhere stick. I don't have just a little feature that'll let me place things without having a tool to place it with, like you do. And we got the seesaw and the carousel, another cappy, and more defense standing over there. In here, I thought of you when I put in my garden of carrots. Carrots as far as you can see. Now, for the sniper in us all, I'll come over here and show you the Oxhorn. This is where you can go for a lovely view and just relax and do some sniping, along with having your cigars and your crate of booze. You can either have beer or vodka or whiskey or rum or whatever. You got your weapons standing up there, and you've got a view of Lexington. That's it. A view of Lexington. But you've got some books in case you don't want to sit there and look for snipers. You can read some books, listen to your radio, listen for the Freedom Radio. You got your stogie and your crate to store stuff in. I tried to stack 2 cigar boxes, but they kind of went together with the OC decorator, so that's why that looks like that. I have a little seat here. Let's see, just sit back and relax. And your settlers won't be able to find you, but your silly robot will. McCready occasionally finds me up here too. He's my companion of favorites there. But the trees block your settlers from spotting you. Oh, and you were talking about today in one of your videos on how your jetpack without power armor is a lore-friendly deal. Well, I've got a ring that does the same little thing. I'll show you. I love it. I don't like wearing the power armor because it's big and clunky, and I'm just not a big and clunky person. Well, I'm a big person, but I'm not so clunky. Chunky, but not clunky. Yes, my tree is clipping through there, but it's not seen by most, so. I've got a mod that is called Clean and Simple that has cleaned up a lot of the properties or settlement areas that I do the building on, and that is the reason for the fixed wings on the drive-in there. You know, I don't think that caravan has left all day.
Hope you ain't here for me.
But I haven't done nothing to this little shed. It's completely just for the workbench. I should put something in there. But I've got my defense up where I've seen attacks come from, which reminds me, there is one area that I don't believe you have covered as a spawn point for enemies. I've seen them spawn on this side of the theater, so I have set my defense up there, and those things have shot many a times out in this area, mostly at the bugs, but occasionally a raider pops up. So that's why I set the defense there. I try to go from memory on where I've seen you say that your markers have showed the spawn points, and just went with it. I hope you like this area. Now, I will take you to Sanctuary, where I have been building my normal builds, and show you how I normally build. It's not finished, grant you, but it will give you an idea on how different and difficult this one was for me, especially when I don't usually use the scaffolding. And I have put the scaffolding in here and did my best to make it look kosher to where it looks like it should anyway. Actually, I should show you this place at night. I don't think I showed you that. Let's see what time it is. Yeah, let's go up and take a little nap before we go to Sanctuary, and I'll show you this place at night. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll back it up one. I am not a person that does a lot of talking on videos, so please don't laugh at my documentation of the video. All right, McCready.
Wake up, sleepyhead.
Yeah. Let's give it one more hour. That way we got it good and dark.
I never knew you could do that with mute fruit.
I'd like to know what it is I'm supposed to be doing with that damn mute fruit. Oh, we would have some rad rain coming in. I need some lights on that carousel over there, don't I? But there it is, kind of low lit, except for inside the diner. The diner's kind of bright, but I wanted everyone to be able to see what they're eating. Alright, now let's go to Sanctuary. The Oxhorn. Haha. Map. I'm gonna land at the Red Rocket because I want to show you something that I try to do every build at Sanctuary since the Minutemen are there. Oh, I got people watching. Well, hello, Silver Surfer. Oh, he's gone. Alright. I haven't done anything here at the Red Rocket yet. Last time I had built on the Red Rocket without Garvey giving me a quest to go clear it. He wanted me to clear out my settlers that I had. And I just couldn't do that. Hang on a second. Alright. I just couldn't do that because I didn't want to kill my people. This is how I normally set up my entrance. That way I get that spawn point over there, and I get over this way because I have seen Enemies spawn from over here too. And if I happen to... Oh man, I did do that. I forgot to put my tile up there. If I happen to get more settlers than what I would normally, I can add beds in here for the guards. I like how the brick clips through the brick so I can make my settlement. Yes, I need supports underneath the back end of them houses. I know. These are all housing. I haven't put front doors on yet, on some of them. This is just kind of thrown together one, but yeah. A lot of them I haven't put bathrooms in yet. Shame on me. And a lot of them I haven't put kitchens in. These on the countertop here are all part of the kitchen clutter. This, I believe, I was going to make into a bathroom. No. Okay.
I'm busy.
Okay, you're busy. This one's not finished yet. I haven't put nothing around here. I hate these broken sinks. I really do. One of them cooking stoves that I can actually use as a cooking stove.
You're making that look easy.
Let's see if I put a bathroom in this place. I've got a spot for it, but I haven't put it in yet. Okay, I've got two. Oh, I see. These are all small bedrooms. That's why. Sometimes I do just the small bedrooms. And sometimes I just, depending on how lazy I am, just build the room and throw beds in it wall to wall. Like I have seen in your settlements, but I put beds instead of sleeping bags. Let's see what we got over here. We've got dog meat with his water, and I'm wanting to say bloatfly, and I gave him some milk, just in case he wanted some milk. This is always my first build right here. I build, get out of the way. I build on the house across from the Vault Dweller's house first, because it's got the workbench. And I kind of decked this garage out a bit. Yep, I forgot to put a front door on there. This one actually has a bathroom. I have actually put a bathroom in this one. I painstakingly put each stack of towels on this shelf myself. And then I went to select all and bring it inside. And I had to bring in each stack of towels by themselves inside because it would not select all when I tried to bring it in. I wonder what kind of toothpaste that is. And I never did get a toothbrush for this shelf. Unfortunately, my mirrors, you can't play doctor in and redo your looks. Now, this house, I had planned on making this Preston's room, but I couldn't assign him to the bed because it just wouldn't let me assign him, and I haven't finished decorating that desk up. This house I had intended on the Longs using because I put a double bed in here, and it counts as 2 beds, but apparently he's not wanting to sleep with his wife, so yeah, there's that. And I haven't given them any personal items yet on their shelves, but I'm glad to see at least she's sleeping in her bed. I wonder where he's at then. If he's not wanting to sleep with his wife, I wonder where he's at yet. And I'll wait until last to show you that. I am going to bring you around to my caravan stop. I figured since there is a spawn point right over there, according to your videos, then the raiders end up over in here too. This would be the best way to get people on top of the roof. But this would be the best place for this little circular unit here that's got plenty of air ventilation to where the smell of Brahmin does not overwhelm everybody, with the torrents on top to shoot down the raiders. And I was actually here the other day, and some raiders came in through over here, and they didn't make it past that yellow house. Not one. But let's look in here. I treat my my caravans well. They have their drink stations. Which one is this?
And I'll end you, Wastelander.
But yeah. That bottle's not filling up, lady. Oh, shut up, Ramen. And they've got them a little donut station over here to fix them some food and coffee. And they actually use it whenever the caravans come here. They, like you've seen with her, they actually use the stations. This is actually a chemistry station. So whenever that doctor caravan comes through, he can come up here and mix up his supplies for his next stop. And I got him a campfire here with a cooking station sitting on top of it. I had to separately put the cooking station on top. Which caravan is she with? I don't see the, I bet you he's one of them that's up on top. Yeah, cricket. That's...
This place just has farmers! Shit. All they want are pipe pistols.
The only way you get old in this
Or the
job.
maniac slobbering
Soon,
for a minute,
everyone's
right?
out to
She is a hoot. Ada just kind of running around down there. Do I have something to turn into Garvey? Oh yeah, I did Overland Station, which is another one I'm still working on, but I am proud of the walls that I put around it. I made Overland Station look almost like a castle. And I've got someone down here in my basement cave.
Man, I could really use a
Ah,
cigarette.
Cody. I've got my VR headset on where I can be up close and personal with my video. And I am recording this here for Oxhorn. These are retextured vault walls from a mod. I've used the Slocum Joe doors. Auto close, of course. Okay, what kind of donut do you want, Oxhorn? I know you gotta like donuts. I know I do. Plenty of seating. And for those houses that don't have a bathroom, they can always come to the donut shop. There are working stall doors. The urinal is not a scavenging station, but the toilets, they do provide happiness to the village, the settlement village, yes. As well as the sinks, like I had stated in the other settlement. The mirrors, they are very disappointing. They don't do nothing, and half the time you gotta use your place anywhere stick to put them on the wall, unless you put them up and then put the wall up and then take a chance that they are in the right position to just clip into the wall. Otherwise they're sitting out like this far away from the wall. My sink is perfect. Oh no. I'm not perfect, far from it. I've still got to finish my office back here. But I put a few of my Nuka-Cola bubble bin up there. And in here is the place where my people come. Oh shoot. I had a mod mess up on me, and it put everything back where it was originally, and I had to come in and delete things, and I didn't know that was there. But anyway, we've got our donuts, we've got our coffee, we've got our crate, and we've got our merchant mats. No, I haven't got my settlers in those. Another reason why he's very annoying. Yeah, and I don't have my settlers in those ridiculous outfits that they give you for uniforms. But I know this is nothing near like your videos, but I hope you enjoyed the look at your special made settlement that I made just for you. And I'll close this video with a look at my Slocum Joes.